Welcome back, this is Goku Sunday BZ. And this time we are looking at, in my opinion, 5 of the absolute best 16-bit fighting game soundtracks. First up, 3 honorable mentions. First up, King of Fighters 95, specifically the Saturn version. Also, Street Fighter Alpha 2, specifically the PS1 version. And the last honorable mention is Street Fighter 3 Double Impact, which is, of course, both the new generation as well Street Fighter 3 Second Impact. But with that said, and of course that is the Dreamcast version. Now with that said, the first piece of music you heard was from 95, or from number 5 game, and that was Mighty Morphin Power Rangers Fighting Edition. Next up, the piece you're hearing now is from the Church or Chapel Zone. From number 4, Mortal Kombat 3, which is, I think, the most underrated soundtrack of the entire Mortal Kombat franchise. Between the bridge, the theme for Shao Kahn, the music use, it just really gives you an uneasiness and feel, knowing that you are in for a heck of a fight. Especially when you hear music like this playing, say, you face either Shao Kahn or someone else, like Motaro. But with that said, next up, coming in at number 3. Coming in now at number 3, specifically the Panasonic 3DO remix soundtrack. You hear the music in the background is the main theme for, of course, the always awesome personal favorite character of all time, Akuma. But yeah, this is specifically Super Street Fighter 2 Turbo for the Panasonic 3DO. A superb grade of mixes of themes. I love the remix of many different characters throughout the franchise. And with that said, for being number 3, now on to number 2. And you hear the next piece, which is the main boss theme for a character named Lord Jeddah. And this is the music or piece called Fetus of God. And of course that is, like I said, for Lord Jeddah, the main boss of many people know as Darkstalkers 3. I know better as Vampire Savior, and specifically the Saturn version is the, in my opinion, best way to play the game. Not only does it play amazingly well, still to this day, the graphics are gorgeous, the music is top tier. But now, we go on to number 1. The best 16-bit fighting game soundtrack of all time, in my opinion. Coming in at number 1, the original Marvel vs. Capcom Clash of Superheroes for the Sega Dreamcast. And the piece you're hearing right now is the theme of course, Ryu. Though it's actually, of course, the actual Street Fighter theme itself, but they chose it as the fact that Ryu in Marvel vs. Capcom 1 could not just be himself, you could also change him in and use Ken's moves, or you could also do a thing and play then with Akuma's moveset. So they figured it would be better to use the actual Street Fighter theme as Ryu's theme, since he can technically be 3 different styles in the game, which is pretty awesome. It allows definitely a variety of different ways to attack an opponent, which is, I think, one of the things that really sets Ryu and Marvel 1 apart from anyone else. And the music has always been top tier for Marvel 1. In my opinion, it's probably my personal favorite soundtrack of the entire Versus series. Just my perspective, and finishing off with, I think, an underrated piece of music, Roll's theme. Roll, little sister to Mega Man. As is cool, she was a character you had to unlock, but the fact she actually got her own unique theme, and arguably Funny enough, it sounds like something you would have expected from like a magical girl anime, but I guess it makes sense. But with that said, that is, in my opinion, 10 of the absolute best 16-bit fighting game soundtracks of all time. So leave a comment below. Let me know what, in your opinion, are some of the absolute best of all time. With that said, I'll see you all next time. Stay safe out there in YouTube land.